themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
No score after one on EA Sports. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Here's Howell. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And Howell will throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Washington. Logan Thomas, 62 yards. And the Commanders post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Joey Sly on for the extra point. It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a 1st down. Oh, a design run for their wideout. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. 2nd down now.
Those big ends don't really care what the play call is. Big pass, RPO, handoff, whatever. Their job, get behind the line of scrimmage every play and run down whoever has the ball. Mission accomplished there.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Jackson from the shotgun. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Commanders are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where a quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And this is caught inside the 5. And they will touch him down to not before he gets the first. into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Ravens are an extra point away from evening this one up. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception, and that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 83 yards, and Washington has taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up first and 10. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
At the 12-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
Powell throwing on first down here. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. And quickly, they get to the line. They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this, because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now a 2nd and 10. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
On the tackle, a 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Well, now they'll try the end around. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. And they'll go on the ground. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. They go play action with Jackson. He'll throw complete to Gus Edwards. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
That's good for the Baltimore Ravens.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. A swing pass here to Edwards. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. And they'll go with a ground attack here. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
Justin Tucker on for the field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
Tucker's kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. Well, still some climbing left to do to get back to even, but forcing a turnover and getting the field goal there, that's a small step toward erasing the early deficit.
Absolutely. That interception field goal, that's the beginning of what they hope will be several steps towards erasing that deficit and building a lead of their own by the time this game is over.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
14, Ravens 10.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Justin Tucker to kick off Baltimore.
So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Second down, Howell now. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack. And they'll lead to a 3rd and long. Back to throw, Howell. And he is caught. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. First down, Howell to throw. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Howell, he'll look to throw it. Slings this deep from McLaurin. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And they're able to add on to their advantage.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. An extra point by Sly is up and good, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. Justice Hill. He might take this all the way. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
It's the third quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
Jackson will keep it. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Lamar Jackson with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have cut it back within a score. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for two. Jackson here is going to look to throw on the move to his left. And he'll get in for the 2 points. And that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call. And he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion. And now they're only down 3 and feel great about themselves.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Powell. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. Here is 3rd down and 4. Throwing here, Howell. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. Howell down to throw it. Forced out to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Another try after the 1st down sack. Howell. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Third and long, here's Howell. And he will slide down with a good gain. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. the gun. It's Howell. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way down to the 5. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Howell from the gun. Touchdown, Washington. Logan Thomas, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Commanders will add to their fourth quarter lead. Now Joey Sly for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 5.
And they'll run it here. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. And now they're in the hurry-up.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for Baltimore.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Here's second and 10. And they'll go on the ground. And he'll take this one down to the 36. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
They go play action now. Jackson. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. Tucker's kick is good, and this is back down to a 7-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle. And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line.
When you kick off and you go downfield and get the ball back, that's what I call a great opportunity.
In a one-score game, I always circle, and you know this, but in my play-by-play sheet, I circle big plays. It could be turning points. This could be a turning point.
Did you put a second circle around this one? This is pretty big. I
put a star. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
Back at the 20-yard line.
On second down, it's Edwards. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. What can they draw up now? Time to find out on a 3rd and 8. And they'll run it here. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. They do tack on the extra point as well. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. So this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Here's first down. Powell to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Here's Howell. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Majors say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
And they'll start the drive here with an end around. And he carries this one past the midfield stripe and into Commander territory. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Come on, guys. Let's make a play.
And they'll go on the ground. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. On third down, here's Edwards. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's first and 10 now. Again, it's Edwards. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, second down. And now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. A little bit of an unconventional call there.
Yeah, but it worked, and how great was that? That's got to give them a lift in this situation.
Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Now here's a timeout as they will indeed call it with 5 seconds to go and a chance with a field goal to win the game. So it's up now to one of the most accurate kickers in NFL history, Justin Tucker. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing analyzing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
Well, this one probably was fun down to the very end. They got the points late, right before the whistle. Then the ensuing kickoff